Castles? What is happening, guys? What is going on? Castles is a legal move in this position? Did someone change the rules of chess on me? What's up, guys? We are back for another Stump the Chump. I haven't forgotten about all the positions that you guys have sent me. They've been actually piling up in my inbox, and it's time to make a dent on that. So let's go find some positions. All right, first position is from Adam. Let me start the timer. And here we go. All right, so we are white. Okay, so this is scary. And a queen. We also have a pawn here. Random pawn sitting on e3. So obviously my first question is, can I get away with just getting a queen? Because if the rook takes, I'm just going to take, and I have this nicely blockaded. So what is black going to play if I just get a queen? This is covered by the queen. Feel like that's the move? Just get a queen? Am I missing something? Is there some kind of sneaky trick that black can do here? Oh. If I do that and take it, that's a stalemate. King has nowhere to move. Pawn can't move, king can't move. Ah, so that's the idea. You don't want to stalemate. Oh, okay. So what if we get like a bishop? Can we get a bishop to stop the rook? If we get a rook, check, queen, we lose. We could get a bishop. We could do something else with our rook, which it's not going to stop this. Yeah, and if we get a queen, rook comes down, we can't really do this, or we're still going to be in trouble, I believe. All right, I'm thinking it's like get a bishop, because you need to stop this, and then you can still probably win because you have this extra pawn. So, yeah, that was tricky. Okay, I'm going to say it's h8, get a bishop. I don't really see anything else. I mean, I guess you could play here. Maybe king d2 is actually an option. If the rook checks, you could block. But then the rook can come over here. And I'm not sure if that's good enough. I mean, that's... Although, what happens if rook comes down here? No, yeah, I think it's got to be h8, get a bishop. I'm going to go with that. Let's stop the timer. Let's turn on Stockfish. All right, and Stockfish says h8, get a bishop. How about that? What a nice puzzle. That's that's clever. Nicely done, Adam. I like that one. But you didn't stump the chump. All right, next position is from Youssef. We are playing as black, and in the title of his email, he put Stump the Chump Impossible. So I presume that means this is supposed to be impossible. So let's reset the timer. Let's start the timer, and let's see if that's actually true. So we're black. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's even with pawns. Bishop is in trouble. What if we sacrifice and push this pawn? Let's just see what happens. Takes. We go here. The knight has to move. I don't know. Maybe like here. You can push it one more time, but the knight is covering. I don't think... Oh, we have a check. Ah, okay, so takes here. If the knight does go there, we can play check. We're threatening to win the knight, so the rook probably has to take. And we could actually take this. Because you guys know the deal. 2 pawns on the 6th rank, or the 3rd rank, in this case, always beats a rook. Even if the king tries to come over, it's not in time. All right, I think I see this. I think it's takes, c3. If the knight goes here, you play check. The idea is we don't even care about the bishop. We're just going to take the knight and have 2 pawns and go. So c3, I'm sorry, so takes, c3. Where else can the knight move? Here, we just push. and then we're going to get a queen. So that's fine. The knight could go back here. Again, we just push. Rook can't do anything about it. Yeah, so the knight has to go here. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's rook takes b2. Unless I'm missing some crazy move. But it looks like rook takes b2. Let's check Stockfish. And Stockfish says rook takes b2. How about that, guys? Let's see if we had the right idea. Knight takes b2, c3. Oh, rook takes b6 right here is what white could play. Yeah, I was just looking at this line. c4 check, and then you just win. Okay, but if they take this way, now you can't do that because the knight, you have to play c4 to take away the square from the knight. Wow, yeah, that is pretty tricky. I didn't see all the way through that, if I'm honest. Knight takes. The rook can't stop it. That's amazing. Okay. So yeah, I missed that, but I did get the right move. So, Youssef, nice puzzle, but you did not stump the chump. All right, next position is from Joe. Let me reset the timer. All right, here we go. So, what is happening? Two rooks, queen and a bishop, two rooks, queen, knight, and bishop. So we're ahead some material, but black, looks like black has some counterplay. This is under attack. Queen's kind of misplaced. First thing I'm going to do is start with the king. Can I do any threats? That's just losing a rook. This creates a threat, although it's defended by the bishop, so it's not much of a threat. This pawn looks like it's hanging. So we could take that. This is kind of a big threat, I think. Okay, nothing is jumping out at me. I guess we can go queen h6 to try to attack the rook, but it's just kind of a one move threat. I don't know how effective that's going to be. I mean, the rook can just move somewhere, I guess. And then what am I going to do after that? Let's see. If you hear screaming in the background, I apologize. It's my kids. Yeah. What if I take this? Like, what's the benefit? I don't know. I'm still losing this piece. I mean, I can just defend the knight. That's one move. Just deal with the threat. Don't know what black would play. Bishop g6. We can always just take this, so the queen's not really trapped. Okay, I mean, this is a move. If I take this, I don't see any way to make progress there because of the bishop's defending. What about something like g4? Because then I can take here and try to liquidate. That's an interesting idea. If the rook takes... No, we can't let the rook take. That's just too bad. That's a big threat. Okay, there's king c3, I guess, is a way to defend that as well. So I'm thinking it's rook a4, king c3. I'm trying to see if I take here after takes, like, do I have any moves? Again, queen h6, I'm thinking just the rook can just move somewhere. Doesn't make a lot of sense. My phone is ringing. Let me turn that off. Okay. I'm gonna say it's one of these two moves. Just because we gotta defend our knight that's being attacked. I don't see anything else. I could be missing something, but I'm not seeing it. So, that in mind, let's like, does it matter which one? I may end up doing both of them after the rook comes over anyway. I'm gonna say king c3. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm confused on this one. So I'm gonna say king c3, but I'm not feeling super confident. All right, let's stop it. Let's check Stockfish. All right, in stock. Oh, rook a to a4. We had it. We had it. The question that I have is, why is king c3 so bad? What am I missing here? Rook takes d4, rook takes d4, and then check. Oh, check. Oh. Hmm. I didn't even I didn't even like think like a few moves further. That wasn't that difficult. Whereas on rook a to a4, there's no weird tactic. Yeah, there's just nothing. You're just fine. But yeah, that was pretty straightforward. I should have thought about that. And it did kind of feel weird, like bringing the king up. Like maybe I should have just went with this one. Okay, nice position, Joe. You stumped the chump. All right, next position is from Jerry. It's white to play. Let's reset the timer. Start the timer. Here we go. Okay, I'm concerned about this. Queen to rooks. Okay, so we're up a piece. We can take this. What happens if we just take this? Are we going to get into trouble after black castles and the rook is involved? I mean, it looks relatively safe, although we can also trade queen. Now, trading queens is bad because of this. Okay, so we can't trade queens. That's one option. I guess we could actually take either way. Well, if we take with the bishop, then this could be a problem. Okay, so let's say queen takes. What's black gonna play? The knight can't really do anything. Oh, I could come here, but that doesn't bother me. Queen, don't see much. The queen can do it. I see castles, but that's not a huge deal. I think we can just continue developing. Maybe bishop f4, knight d2. The queen takes c4 looks good. The question is there something much better than that? Not that I'm seeing. This is the major threat. Is there any other way we can deal with that? You can, like I said, we can also just take with the bishop, but then the queen comes down. Looks slightly more risky. We might still be able to get away with that. Bishop f4. Don't see anything immediately, but I feel like this is just a safer way to go about it. Although it does allow black to castle, whereas the queen prevents black from castling, which might be significant. Okay, so I'm not sure which way we want to take this. That seems to be the big question. Let's go again. Bishop takes, queen takes f3. I mean, my instinct is just like, don't let the queen get that close to your king. Even though I don't see anything immediately, I just feel like it's not a good choice. So I think if I'm playing this in a game, I'm taking this way. After black castles, I'm just going to play like bishop f4, knight d2, and try to castle. Yeah, I'm going to say queen takes c4. Let's stop the timer, and let's turn on Stockfish. And Stockfish says bishop takes c4. And then castles? What? Am I seeing something? Castles? What is happening, guys? What is going on? Castles is a legal move in this position? Did someone change the rules of chess on me? I have no idea what's happening. If anyone can explain this to me, please let me know. I'm sorry, what? Okay. I don't know what's happening there, but it says bishop takes c4 is the best move. Not that I trust it at this point, but let's see what it says. Bishop takes c4, knight to e5 is the move, threatening this. And again, castles. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Is this like a Fisher random game or something? It thinks it's a Fisher random game? I don't know. Well, guys, let's just see. Was there a problem with this move here? Again, castles. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on. If anyone can explain it to me in the comments, please do, because I'm super confused. Why is castles being shown as an option? Anyway, I think that kind of changes the evaluation of the position. So sorry, Jerry. I really have no idea what's happening. But yeah, it seems like I got the wrong move. Although if castling is an option, then I forgot how to play chess, and it doesn't really matter anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more puzzle, and hopefully the engine tells me legit chess moves and not random, things like that. Our next position is from Andrew. Let's reset the timer, start the timer. We're playing as white. Black has just played rook to b4. Okay. So obviously the queen's being attacked. We have a nice battery here. We also have the rook lined up. Definitely looks like there should be checkmate. The question is how? All right, so my instinct is saying it's here because that forces the bishop to take. Once the bishop takes, we can unleash this discovered check, so probably here. If the bishop moves back to block, we have mate with the rook. If the rook comes over, we just take it. The king can't move because of the bishop, and there's no other moves. We're also blocking this when we play that. So check, king can't take, has to capture, check. And yeah, that's it. There you go. So nice position. Queen h7 is the move. And let's stop the timer. We'll verify it with Stockfish. And Stockfish says queen h4 check, mate in 4. Bishop takes. Bishop f6. Rook g4. Yeah, rook g4 delays it one move. Bishop g6. And rook h8 checkmate. Nice. Very nice. Thank you, Andrew, but you did not stump the chump. Thank you guys for tuning in for this episode. I will be doing these more frequently. I know I've taken a little break, but I do have all of your emails that I'm going to be going through. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Stay sharp, play smart, take care.